have a problem here with me in mathematics, but it's strictly on probability. Okay, let me quickly go through the question. If two cards are drawn from a pack without replacements, what is the probability of getting A, an ace and a king, B, two eyes? Okay, the main thing you need to understand about this particular question is that the word without replacement is very important. So if I pick a particular eyes, I will not replace it. If I pick a particular king, I will not what? Replace it. So let's proceed. The total number of the card is 52. So in a word, total number of a card in a word is 52. So the total number of card is always 52. Of card is equals to 52. It's equals to 52. Okay, so total number of cards is equals to what? 52. So what is the probability of drawing an ace? That's the first thing I need to do. But before then, I need to look for my formula for probability. So my formula for probability is equals to the number of required outcome. Let me use X for that. The number of required outcome, which is X, divide by the total number of possible outcome. The total number of possible outcome. Okay, let me use E for that. Okay, so this is my formula for probability. Probability is the number of required outcome divided by the total number of possible outcome. So what is the probability of drawing an ace? The probability of drawing an ace. Okay, so the probability of drawing an ace, you know that in a particular word, an ace has 4 cards in it. Okay, so the probability of drawing an ace now should be what? Probability of an ace is equals to the, according to the formula, the number of required outcome now is 4, because an ace, it has 4 cards in it. So it's 4 divided by the total number of possible outcome is 52. Divide by 52. Okay, which is equals to 2. 4 can go into 52. 4 into itself 1. 4 into 52, I'll have what? 13. Okay, so my probability of an ace is what? 1 over 13. So I'm done with that. Let's proceed. The next thing is the probability of drawing a king. Okay, like I've said earlier, that word without replacement is very important. So after drawing an ace, the total number of the card will reduce to 51. Very, very important. Let me write that statement. After drawing an ace, the total number of card is 51. Is 51. Very, very important. So after drawing an ace, the total number of card is 51. Okay, so the probability So my probability of drawing a king, that's probability of an king. Okay, what will I get? Is equals to, so probability of drawing a king now will be what? You know, the same thing applicable to king. King will have 4 cards in it, so it will be 4 divided by the total number of possible outcome will now be 51. It will reduce, like I've said earlier. Okay, so this is the probability of drawing a king, which is 4 divided by what? 51. The next thing is now the probability of drawing eyes and a king. So the probability of drawing an eyes, probability of an eyes and king, okay, is equals to, what will I get? I'll now have what? My 1 over 13 times my 4 over what? 51. Okay, so I can, this is 51 over 51. Okay, I can even enclose it. Let me put it in brackets. I can enclose it. Okay, so what will I have? My probability of, so my probability of an eyes and king is equals to 1 times 4, I'll have 4, 13 divide 13 times 51, I will have my 663. Okay, so this is the probability of drawing an eyes and king. The last question, which is probability of 2 eyes. So my probability of 2 what? Eyes. Probability of 2 eyes is equals to, it will now be what? Eyes. Okay, so my probability of two eyes, eyes have x, of 2 eyes will now be equals to, that word AA simply means the first probability is what? 4 divided by 52. Okay, I will enclose it. 4 divided by 52. That word 2 eyes simply means times. The second one is that the first one is 4 divided by 52. The second one is that it has been reduced. Okay, that means 1 is taken out of the 4. So I'll have my 3. Let me enclose it first. Okay, I have my 3 divided by the total number also reduced to what? 51. So that is it. What will I now get? My probability of 2 eyes is equals to, okay, 4 times 3, I'll have my 12 my 12, okay? 4 times 3, I'll have my what? 12 divide by 52 times 51. What will I get? 2652. I have my 2652, okay, which is equals to, okay, let me come down. So my probability of 2 i's, okay, is equals to 12 can go into 2652. 12 into itself 1, divide by 12 into 2652. I'll have my 221. I have my 221. Okay, this is all about the question that is given to us to solve.